Just 2 days, my love. 2 gentle mornings, 2 soft evenings. That's all I want you to gift yourself. It may sound simple, it may sound small, but sometimes the most powerful transformations begin with the smallest shifts, tiny openings, tender whispers, subtle new intentions that begin to quietly rearrange your inner world. And when your inner world shifts, your outer world follows with grace, with ease, and with beauty. For the next 2 days, I want to guide you into a practice that will bring you back home to something your soul has always known. You are right on time in your life. Nothing is missing. Nothing is late. Nothing is broken. Life is not punishing you. Life is preparing you. Everything is moving, unfolding, aligning in ways your mind cannot fully see yet, but your heart can feel. And so, for these 2 days, you and I will work with a brand new affirmation. Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. Let the words settle. Let them breathe inside you. Let them rest on your heart like warm hands of comfort and reassurance. You see, my beautiful friend, so many of us have been conditioned to believe that we must hurry our way through life, that we must be ahead, that we must race others, that we must measure ourselves by timelines, milestones, expectations, and invisible clocks that make us feel as though we are perpetually behind. Behind in love, behind in money, behind in healing, behind in success, behind in happiness. But this belief that we are behind creates so much unnecessary pain. It creates pressure. It creates self-judgment. It creates fear disguised as urgency. And worst of all, it disconnects us from our own beautiful unfolding. Life does not rush. Nature does not rush. The seasons do not rush. A flower does not panic because another flower has bloomed before it. Everything blooms in its perfect moment. And you, my love, are no exception. This affirmation is your way of returning to that truth. For 2 days, I want you to practice something deeply powerful and deeply healing. Something Louise Hay herself loved and taught for decades: mirror work. In the morning, when the sunlight is soft and gentle and the world has not yet made its demands on you, I want you to walk to a mirror. It can be your bathroom mirror, your vanity mirror, or even a small handheld mirror. It does not matter. What matters is that you show up for yourself. Stand in front of your reflection. Meet your own eyes. Place your hand gently over your heart. Feel that touch. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the warmth beneath your palm. You are connecting with yourself. You are returning to yourself. You are telling yourself, I am here with you. And then, with love in your voice and softness in your tone, I want you to say, everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. Say it again, slowly, gently, as though you are comforting a child who simply needs reassurance. Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. And one more time, with presence, with sincerity, with tenderness, everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. Now, as you speak these words, something may happen within you, and I want to prepare you for it. You may feel resistance. You may feel a tightness in your chest. You may hear old voices rise up, voices that have lived inside you for many years. They might say, but things are not working out. I've waited too long. Everyone else is moving forward. You may feel doubt. You may feel fear. You may feel impatience. And that is okay. Those voices are not failures. They are simply old beliefs asking for healing. They are echoes of past disappointments. They are remnants of moments when life hurt you, confused you, frightened you, or made you question your own path. They are not proof that you are off track. They are proof that you are human. So when those voices rise, don't fight them. Don't push them away. Don't judge yourself for hearing them. Simply acknowledge them, and then gently choose again. Place your hand on your heart and repeat your affirmation. Because repetition is not pointless. Repetition is not silly. Repetition is not empty. Repetition is how the subconscious mind learns a new truth. Just as water softens stone through steady flowing, your loving words soften old patterns through steady repetition. Every time you say, everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, you are loosening the belief that you are behind. Every time you say, and I am safe to trust the process, you are teaching your nervous system that it does not need to live in fear, in rush, or in panic. You are reteaching your body to relax. Even after one morning of mirror work, you may notice a subtle shift, a softness in your breath, a little more calm in your chest, a quiet sense of being supported rather than alone. And after 2 days, you will feel the beginning of something new, something gentle, something hopeful, something freeing. You may find that your mind is not racing with comparisons. You may find that your heart is not heavy with pressure. You may find that your body is not bracing for disappointment. Instead, you begin to feel a spaciousness inside you, an openness, a quiet trust, a sense that perhaps you are exactly where you need to be after all. This is not an illusion. This is not wishful thinking. This is alignment. When you use this affirmation, you shift your identity from someone who fears time to someone who flows with time, from someone who doubts the process to someone who allows the process, from someone who thinks life is against them to someone who knows life is guiding them. For 2 days, I want you to let these words become your anchor. Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. Whisper them throughout your day. Let them support you when impatience arises. Let them soothe you when you feel overwhelmed. Let them guide you whenever doubt appears. This is the beginning of a new relationship with time, with trust, with yourself, and with life itself. And I promise you, even after these 2 days, you will not want to stop. This is the doorway to your power. This is the doorway to your peace. This is the doorway to a new way of living. Let us go even deeper into the truth behind your new affirmation. Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. Why is this affirmation so profoundly transformative? Why does it begin to melt anxiety, dissolve urgency, and soften fear so quickly? Because most people, perhaps even you, my love, have been taught to speak from delay. We speak from longing. We speak from waiting. We speak from one day, someday, maybe, eventually. We say things like, I hope my dreams happen someday. One day, life will make sense. Maybe next year will be better. Perhaps eventually I'll understand why all this is happening. And every time we speak in that way, something subtle happens inside us. Our desires drift into the future. Our happiness drifts into the future. Our healing, our clarity, our breakthroughs, they all drift into a time that never arrives. Because someday is not a date. Someday is not a destination. Someday is a belief that keeps your good forever out of reach. Your subconscious doesn't understand later. It doesn't respond to maybe. It only responds to now. This is why speaking in the present tense is so powerful. Not because you are pretending something is true, but because you are aligning your inner world with a deeper truth. Life is not behind schedule. You are not behind schedule. Everything has its right moment. And when you practice your affirmation, you are giving your subconscious a new instruction. I am safe right now. I can trust life right now. I am guided right now. This shifts everything. Let me give you a picture, a story the universe whispers to all of us. Imagine walking into a restaurant and telling the waiter, "Someday, I'd like to order something. I'm not sure what. Just whenever." The waiter cannot bring you anything. The kitchen cannot prepare. You remain hungry. Not because the restaurant doesn't care. Not because you don't deserve a meal. But because the instruction was unclear. Now imagine walking in, placing your hand on your heart, and saying, "I'm ready. This is what I'd like. Thank you." Suddenly, everything moves. Everything aligns. Everything flows. The kitchen begins preparing. The ingredients come together. The timing unfolds harmoniously. Not because you forced anything, but because you became clear. Your affirmation works the same way. When you say, "Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing," you are telling the universe, "I trust you. I know you are working behind the scenes. I know that what's aligned for me is already forming." When you say, "And I am safe to trust the process," you are telling your subconscious, "I don't need to panic. I don't need to rush. I don't need to grip or control. I can breathe." Trust is a vibration. Calm is a frequency. Surrender is a signal. And the universe responds to frequency, not fear, not pressure, not stress. Now let's talk about something incredibly human. Sometimes, when we say an affirmation in the present tense, a part of us whispers, "But that's not my reality yet. I don't see anything changing. Isn't this lying to myself? Am I just pretending?" And I want you to hear me clearly. My love, you are not lying. You are aligning. You are aligning your words with the greater wisdom of life. Because in the realm of energy, in the realm of potential, your desire already exists. You may not see it yet. You may not hold it in your hands yet. You may not understand the timing yet. But it exists. It is forming. It is preparing to enter your life. Your words are not creating something from nothing. Your words are allowing something already meant for you to move from the invisible into the visible. Most delays are not punishments, they are preparations. Sometimes the universe is aligning the right people. Sometimes you are being strengthened or softened. Sometimes the path needs to be cleared. Sometimes your intuition needs time to awaken. Everything has its perfect rhythm. Think for a moment. How many times in your life did something not happen when you wanted it to, only for you to later say, "Oh, now I understand why the timing had to be this way. If it had happened earlier, I wouldn't have been ready. That delay protected me. That pause led me to something better." This is divine timing. This is the universe working on your behalf. This is life weaving threads you cannot yet see. When you practice your affirmation, you are choosing a new identity, the identity of a person who trusts the unfolding of their journey, the identity of a person who believes in divine orchestration, the identity of a person who no longer feels abandoned by time, but guided by it. Now, I want to invite you into a small exercise, a heart-opening, mind-softening practice that will deepen your connection to this affirmation. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine your life as a long, luminous path stretching out before you. On this path are moments of joy, moments of clarity, moments of love, moments of opportunity. Some moments are near. Some moments are further ahead. Some are already on their way to you even as you breathe right now. Now imagine that every one of these moments is timed perfectly, so perfect you could not improve it if you tried. There is no rushing. There is no delay. No wrong turns. No missed chances. No wasted years. Everything is right on schedule. Everything is unfolding in harmony. Everything is guiding you forward in the most loving way. And you are exactly where you need to be. Take a breath with me. Inhale and imagine you are breathing in trust. Exhale and imagine you are releasing fear. Again, inhale trust. Exhale fear. Feel the shift inside you. Feel the softness. Feel the steadiness. This is the vibration of your affirmation. You are not forcing life. You are flowing with it. You are not demanding perfect timing. You are relaxing into it. You are not pushing your dreams away into the future. You are opening the door for them to enter in the present. Because when you say, "Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing," you are choosing peace over panic. And when you say, "And I am safe to trust the process," you are choosing faith over fear. You are teaching your body that it is safe to breathe, safe to wait, safe to receive, safe to let life happen in its own beautiful rhythm. This is the foundation of your transformation. For the next 2 days, let this affirmation be your anchor every time impatience rises, every time comparison appears, every time doubt whispers. Place your hand on your heart and repeat, "Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process." And feel the shift begin again. Your affirmation is a key. Your emotions are the electricity. Your visualization is the doorway. And gratitude. Gratitude is what turns the entire process on. For 2 days, I want you not only to say your affirmation, but also to feel it, to see it, to breathe it, to live it in your inner world. Let us begin with something simple yet profound. After your morning mirror practice, after you have looked into your own eyes and spoken your affirmation with love, I want you to close your eyes for just 1 minute. 60 seconds. A single minute devoted entirely to imagining your life as if divine timing were already shaping everything for your highest good. Now take a soft breath with me. Inhale, exhale. Relax your shoulders. Loosen your jaw. Let the breath melt tension from your chest. And now, imagine this. You are in a moment of your life where something you deeply desire has finally unfolded. Maybe it is a relationship that feels nourishing and safe. Maybe it is the flow of money you have prayed for. Maybe it is the clarity you have waited to receive. Maybe it is peace. Maybe it is healing. Maybe it is an opportunity that delights your spirit. Whatever it is, allow an image to rise naturally. Don't force it. Don't judge it. Simply let it appear. And now, imagine yourself inside that moment, not watching it from a distance, but fully living it as though it is happening right now. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the air around you. See the colors. Hear the sound. Sense the feeling in your body. Is there a lightness in your chest? A warmth in your heart? A soft smile on your lips? A deep breath that feels effortless? Allow your body to tell the story. Because your subconscious mind does not speak language. It speaks emotion. It speaks sensation. It speaks imagery. The subconscious cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined moment and a physically lived one. It simply receives the emotional signal and begins aligning your energy with that vision. Now, let us infuse that vision with something sacred. Gratitude. Not the gratitude you hope to feel someday, but gratitude as though your desire has already unfolded. Thank you. Thank you. thank you. Feel those words. Feel them move through your chest like warm light. Feel them soften your ribs, your shoulders, your stomach. Feel them sink into your subconscious mind like seeds settling into rich soil. Because gratitude is the magic that brings the vision to life. Without gratitude, an affirmation is like a picture with no color beautiful, but muted. With gratitude, it becomes vibrant, alive, electric. Gratitude tells the universe, this is real. I receive it. Gratitude tells your subconscious, this is my new identity. Gratitude tells your energy field, align with this. Gratitude tells your nervous system, we are safe now. My love, when you feel gratitude before the manifestation arrives, you open the door for it to enter. Many people try to visualize their goals with tension. They imagine what they want, but their body is clenched. Their breath is tight. Their mind says, I hope it happens. I really need it to happen. Their visualization becomes worry dressed as imagination. But that is not creation. That is fear pretending to be faith. Visualization only works when it is paired with the feeling of receiving, not reaching. Let me teach you something Louise understood deeply. When your body feels as though the desire has already arrived, your energy becomes magnetic to it. That is why this affirmation is so powerful. Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. This is the opposite of reaching. This is receiving. This is allowing. This is trusting that life is already at work for you. Now, let us deepen your visualization practice with a gentle, guided moment. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a slow breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Imagine your life as a garden. Each dream you hold is a beautiful seed planted in this garden. Some seeds sprout quickly. Some grow slowly. Some take time beneath the soil before they ever break the surface. But every seed, every single one, blooms in its perfect season. Now imagine yourself walking through this garden. Feel the warmth of sunlight on your skin. Feel the earth steady beneath your feet. Hear the soft breeze moving through the leaves. As you walk, you notice certain flowers blooming, moments of joy, small blessings, signs of progress. And then you notice some areas where the soil is still quiet, still resting, still preparing. You bend down gently and whisper to the soil, I trust your timing. I know you are growing beneath the surface. I am patient with you. I am grateful for you. As you say these words, feel peace wash through your body. Feel the pressure melt away. Feel the stress dissolve. Feel trust rising, even if just a little in your chest. This is what divine timing feels like. It feels like exhale. It feels like release. It feels like the soft knowing that life has not forgotten you. And now, imagine that the flowers still hidden beneath the soil begin to glow softly, little golden lights, warming the earth, preparing to rise at exactly the right moment. You don't need to pull them upward. You don't need to dig them out. You don't need to force their blooming. Your only job is to nurture the soil with love, with patience, with trust, and with gratitude. This is your life. This is your journey. This is your unfolding. Nothing is late. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is denied. Everything is preparing. Now, open your eyes slowly, keeping that image close to your heart. This is the moment when your affirmation becomes more than words. It becomes a frequency. It becomes a vibration. It becomes a new way of being. I want you to carry this practice into your day. Whenever you feel doubt, whisper, "I trust divine timing." Whenever you feel impatience, whisper, "I trust the process." Whenever you feel comparison creeping in, whisper, "I am right on time." You are teaching your subconscious a new language, a language of trust rather than fear, a language of allowance rather than force, a language of divine timing rather than human pressure. And with every whisper, every visualization, every moment of gratitude, your energy shifts and your life begins to shift with it. The evening is sacred. It is a doorway into reflection. It is a time when the subconscious becomes soft, receptive, open, like fertile soil. And whatever you plant within yourself before you sleep grows. So just as your mornings are devoted to speaking your affirmation in the mirror, I want your evenings to hold a different, equally powerful practice, inner witnessing and journaling. Now, this is not difficult. This is not heavy. This is not meant to stir anxiety or pressure. This practice is meant to show you something wonderful, that the universe is already whispering to you, already guiding you, already giving you small signs that you are held, supported, and beautifully on time. Before bed, find a quiet place. Sit somewhere comfortable. Hold a journal or a notebook in your hands. Take one deep breath in and one soft breath out. Then ask yourself this simple question: what happened today that reminds me I am guided. Write down 3 things. Just 3. They can be small. They can be simple. They can be quiet moments that someone else might glance over and miss entirely. Maybe someone smiled at you at the perfect moment. Maybe you found a coin on the ground. Maybe a message arrived just when you needed reassurance. Maybe you felt a sudden calmness in your chest without knowing why. Maybe a new idea came to you effortlessly. Maybe a door closed, but in your heart it felt like protection rather than rejection. These small moments are not accidents. They are messages. They are signals. They are proof that the universe is already moving with you, already aligning with the new energy you are choosing. Every time you write one down, you are teaching your subconscious something precious. Good things are happening. Life is responding. I am not alone. And this begins to shift your entire inner world. You stop searching for signs with desperation, and you begin noticing them with ease. You stop asking, when will it happen? And you start saying, it's already happening. You shift from a mindset of waiting into a mindset of receiving. This journaling practice is the evening counterpart to your morning mirror work. Morning is the time of speaking, declaring, aligning. Evening is the time of noticing, receiving, appreciating. Together, they create a full cycle of transformation, a gentle rhythm of giving and allowing, of intention and surrender, of choosing and trusting. And after your journaling, when the day is almost done and you are minutes away from sleep, I want you to return once more to your affirmation. Place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes. Soften your shoulders and whisper, everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. Say it once. Say it twice. Say it 3 times, slowly and lovingly, like a lullaby for your soul. Let these words be the final message you send into your subconscious mind before you drift into rest. Let them be the last vibration your body carries. Let them be the last feeling your heart remembers. Let them be the frequency that guides your dreams. Because when you fall asleep in a state of trust, your subconscious becomes your greatest ally. It works for you. It rearranges for you. It integrates everything you practice. It releases old fears. It softens old resistance. It shifts your inner landscape toward peace and alignment. Now, I want to answer a question you may already be asking. Why 2 days? Why not a week? Why not a month? because 2 days is enough for you to feel the shift. In 2 days, you begin noticing your thoughts becoming gentler. In 2 days, your chest may feel less heavy. In 2 days, you may see signs of synchronicity, tiny winks from the universe that show you things are already in motion. In 2 days, you begin understanding something crucial. You are not powerless. You are powerful, not because you force life, but because you align with it. Not because you push, but because you allow. And once you feel that shift, even for a moment, your whole being will crave more. You will want to continue. You will want to extend this practice beyond the 2 days. You will want to keep speaking your affirmation. Keep visualizing. Keep journaling. Keep trusting divine timing. Because your soul recognizes truth when it hears it. And this truth, that your life is unfolding in perfect timing, will feel like coming home. Now, let me speak to something very important. During these 2 days, you may experience moments of resistance, moments when your mind says, "It's not happening fast enough." Moments when fear rises. Moments when impatience tries to pull you back into old habits. Moments when comparison sneaks in through the cracks. This is normal. This is simply your old self trying to hold on to familiar patterns. Not because these patterns are better, but because they are known. Fear loves what is familiar, even if it is painful. So when resistance arises, do not scold yourself. Do not criticize yourself. Do not say, "See, I can't change." Instead, place your hand on your heart and whisper, "It's okay. I am learning to trust. I am learning a new way of being. I am allowed to take my time." Your compassion toward yourself is part of your healing. Your gentleness is part of your transformation. Your patience is part of your awakening. Because trust is not built in one dramatic moment. Trust is built in many soft moments. Moments of choosing again. Moments of repeating your affirmation. Moments of breathing through fear. Moments of noticing small signs. Moments of gratitude. Moments of surrender. This is how your life changes. Not all at once, but breath by breath, thought by thought, choice by choice. And now, my beloved one, I want to leave you with this final understanding. Divine timing is not a delay. Divine timing is precision. Divine timing is protection. Divine timing is love. Your life is not random. Your journey is not off track. You are not running late. You are moving in rhythm with something wiser than your fears, something larger than your doubts, something more loving than your worries. And every time you say, "Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing," you align yourself with that, and I am safe to trust the process. You step into the flow of that love. So for 2 days, give yourself this gift. Speak your affirmation. Visualize your becoming. Write down your proof. End your day in trust. And watch with gentle awe how quickly life begins to shift. Not because life suddenly loves you, but because you finally allowed yourself to receive what has always been meant for you. You are guided. You are supported. You are perfectly on time. And you are safe to trust the process. Take one more soft breath with me, my love. Inhale hope, exhale doubt. Feel yourself standing in the gentle light of this new day, wrapped in peace, wrapped in clarity, wrapped in the knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. You have spoken your affirmation. You have awakened trust within your heart. You have aligned yourself with divine timing. Now carry this feeling with you as you step into the hours ahead. Place your hand gently on your heart and whisper once more. Everything in my life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, and I am safe to trust the process. Let these words become your morning compass. Let them guide your thoughts, soften your steps, steady your breath. No matter what unfolds today, you can always return to this truth. Life is on your side. Life is supporting you. Life is guiding you. You are not rushing. You are not behind. You are moving in harmony with a greater wisdom. So walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with trust. Walk forward with the gentle joy of someone who knows deeply, truly, beautifully, that the universe is already arranging everything for your highest good. Smile, my love. This is your day. This is your moment. This is your unfolding. And as always, remember, life loves you.